Time. It's a constant, it's a current, it flows endlessly, shaping every moment of our lives, whether we notice it or not. Yet, it feels different for everyone. Each of us experiences time in our own unique way, colored by our emotions, our memories, and our surroundings. We've all felt time fly by in a flash of excitement when laughter fills the air and every second seems to disappear in an instant. Or drag on during moments of boredom, when minutes stretch into what feels like hours, and we find ourselves wishing the clock would move faster. Time is a personal journey, a mystery we each experience uniquely. It can be a companion, a challenge, or even a puzzle we try to solve. What makes an afternoon with friends feel fleeting, as if it's over before it even began, while a Monday morning meeting seems to last forever, with every tick of the clock echoing in our minds? The answer lies in the fascinating workings of our brains and how we perceive the world around us, constantly interpreting and reinterpreting each moment. Our experience of time isn't just about clocks and calendars. It's about how we live, how we feel, and how we remember. It's about how our brains process information, store memories, and create the stories of our lives, and interpret the world through our senses, blending sight, sound, touch, and emotion into our perception of time's passage. Understanding this intricate interplay of biology, psychology, and environment unlocks the secrets of our perception of time, revealing just how complex and personal it truly is. So join us as we delve into the fascinating realm of time perception, where science meets experience and every moment holds a new discovery. Together, we'll explore the factors that make time feel fast, slow, short, or long, and uncover what makes your journey through time uniquely yours. Deep within the intricate folds of our brains lies a remarkable system responsible for our experience of time. This internal clock, orchestrated by a network of brain regions, allows us to perceive the passage of time, sequence events, and anticipate the future. While a single timekeeping center remains elusive, research points to the crucial role of the hippocampus, a seahorse-shaped structure nestled deep within the brain. The hippocampus, renowned for its role in memory formation, acts as a meticulous scribe, recording the sequence and timing of our experiences. These memories, encoded with temporal information, form the foundation of our personal timelines. As we revisit these memories, the hippocampus reconstructs the experience, along with its associated duration. The striatum, another key player in this temporal orchestra, contributes to our perception of time intervals and our ability to estimate durations. Why do some moments feel fleeting while others stretch on indefinitely? The answer lies in the intricate relationship between memory and time perception. Our brains don't record time in a linear fashion like a video camera. Instead, they capture snapshots, emotionally charged moments that stand out from the mundane. These vivid memories, etched deeply into our neural circuitry, create the illusion of expanded time. Think back to a cherished childhood memory, a thrilling adventure, or a moment of intense emotion. Chances are these experiences feel longer in retrospect than more ordinary moments. This is because our brains, drawn to novelty and emotional intensity, dedicate more neural resources to encoding these memories, making them feel richer and more prolonged when recalled. Conversely, routine events, lacking emotional salience, often fade into the background, leaving behind a sense of compressed time. A common lament, particularly as we get older, is the feeling that time is slipping through our fingers faster and faster. Days turn into weeks, weeks into months, and suddenly another year has vanished. This phenomenon, often referred to as time acceleration, is a well-documented aspect of aging, but the reasons behind it remain a topic of debate among scientists. One prominent theory suggests that as we age, our brains produce fewer novel experiences. Childhood, a period of constant discovery and new experiences, lays down a rich tapestry of memories, making those years feel long and full in retrospect. As we grow older, life often settles into routines, and our brains, accustomed to the familiar, generate fewer distinct memories. This decline in novel experiences can contribute to the feeling of time passing more quickly. Emotions are powerful influencers of our perception, coloring not only our experiences but also our sense of time. When we're engaged in exciting activities or captivated by a thrilling film, time seems to slip away, leaving us wanting more. Conversely, boredom, anxiety, or fear can stretch time, making every second feel agonizingly slow. This warping of time by emotions is linked to the brain's release of dopamine, a neurotransmitter associated with pleasure and reward. When we experience something enjoyable or exciting, our brains release a surge of dopamine, which speeds up our internal clock, making time feel compressed. Conversely, when we're bored or anxious, our brains release stress hormones like cortisol, slowing down our internal clock and making time feel like it's dragging its feet. Have you ever been so engrossed in a task that you lost track of time completely? This state of flow, characterized by intense focus and complete absorption in an activity, highlights the profound influence of attention on our perception of time. When we're fully engaged, our attention narrows, filtering out distractions and allowing us to become fully immersed in the present moment. In this state of flow, time seems to melt away, as our brains prioritize the processing of information relevant to the task at hand, relegating timekeeping to the back burner. Conversely, when we're bored or disengaged, our minds wander, flitting from one thought to the next. This fragmented attention disrupts our perception of time, making it feel disjointed and slow. Our senses are the windows to the world, shaping not only how we perceive our surroundings, but also how we move through each moment of our lives. Every sound, sight, touch, taste, and smell we experience is filtered through our unique sensory systems, subtly influencing our sense of time passing. For example, the rhythmic pulse of music can dramatically alter our perception of time. When we listen to music, our brains naturally sync with the tempo, and this can make minutes feel like seconds or stretch them out, depending on the beat. To the captivating flicker of a movie screen, our senses play a powerful role in shaping our internal clock. Imagine listening to a piece of music with a fast tempo and complex rhythms. The rapid succession of notes and intricate melodies can create a sense of urgency, making time feel accelerated. Conversely, listening to a slow, meditative melody with long, drawn-out notes can evoke a sense of tranquility, slowing down our perception of time and allowing us to feel more present in the moment. Visual stimuli also have a profound effect on how we experience time. Watching a fast-paced action movie with rapid cuts and dynamic camera angles can create a sense of excitement and intensity, making time feel compressed and fleeting. In contrast, watching a slow-paced drama with long takes and static shots can make time feel more expansive, almost as if the world is slowing down around us. Our senses working together constantly shape our perception of time, reminding us that time is not just measured by clocks, but also by the richness of our sensory experiences. Our brains are constantly striving to make sense of the world around us, relying on sensory information to construct our perception of reality. This reliance on sensory input, however, can sometimes lead to fascinating illusions, particularly in the realm of time perception. Visual illusions, for example, can trick our brains into perceiving time intervals differently. One classic example is the stopped clock illusion, where a clock's second hand appears to freeze for a longer duration when we first glance at it. This illusion arises because our brains anticipate the movement of the second hand, and when our gaze shifts to the clock, the unexpected pause in movement disrupts our temporal expectations, making the pause seem longer. Auditory illusions can also play tricks on our sense of time. In today's hyper-connected world, technology has become an omnipresent force, shaping not only how we communicate, work, and interact, but also our perception of time. Smartphones, with their constant notifications, news updates, and social media feeds, have created a culture of immediacy where we're expected to be constantly available and responsive. This constant bombardment of information can lead to a sense of time compression, making days feel like they're flying by in a blur of emails, texts, and notifications. The addictive nature of social media, with its endless scroll of content and instant gratification, can further distort our time perception. We can easily lose hours scrolling through feeds our brains wired to seek out novelty and social rewards, making it challenging to disengage and return to the present moment. In a world that often feels like it's moving at warp speed, where every moment seems packed with endless to-dos and distractions, it's more important than ever to cultivate awareness of our relationship with time, and to recognize how easily we can lose touch with the present. Developing strategies to reclaim our temporal experience allows us to feel more grounded and less overwhelmed by the pace of modern life. Mindfulness, the practice of paying attention to the present moment without judgment or distraction, offers a powerful antidote to the time-compressing effects of our fast-paced lives, helping us reconnect with ourselves and our surroundings. By cultivating present moment awareness, we can begin to notice the subtle details that often go unnoticed. We can slow down the subjective flow of time, making each moment feel fuller and more meaningful. This allows us to savor the richness of our experiences and to find beauty in the ordinary. One simple yet effective mindfulness exercise is to engage your senses fully in everyday activities, transforming routine moments into opportunities for presence. When you're eating, for example, put away your phone, turn off the TV, and allow yourself to be fully present with your meal. Focus on the taste, texture, and the way each bite feels in your mouth. Notice the aroma of your food and how it changes as you eat. Observe the colors, shapes, and presentation. By savoring each bite, you invite gratitude and awareness into the moment. You'll not only enhance your enjoyment of the meal, but also deepen your connection to those around you if you're sharing the experience. In doing so, you expand your experience of time, making ordinary moments feel extraordinary. Another powerful way to reclaim your time is to create digital boundaries, giving yourself permission to disconnect. Designate specific times to check emails and social media, rather than letting notifications dictate your attention. By resisting the urge to constantly refresh your feeds, you create space for presence, clarity, and a more intentional relationship with time. If you enjoy factual content like this, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Thank you.